Bryan Singer. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse with Superman Returns. You go. And totally redeem yourself. Guys, X-Men Days of Future Past is the best of the X-Men movies. It's got everything we want to see in it. Wolverine cuts shit up. Mystique does her martial arts. Professor Xavier does his Jedi mind tricks. And of course, Magneto moving objects around. But what's really great, even though we see our old stalwarts that we grew and loved in the first 3 X-Men movies, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Halle Berry, the real standouts in this movie is the cast led by James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. I really liked also how the CGI was confined to the future war and in the 2030s, whereas when Wolverine goes back to the 1970s, it's much more of a character-driven plot. That being said, there are a few things that I thought could have been a lot better. As a writer, I know that most stories are the same stories told over again. That's what the hero's journey is all about. But other than the time travel aspect, X-Men Days of Future Past wasn't that unique from the original X-Men movie. It had a lot of the same themes and a lot of the same plot devices used again, in that humanity, or non-mutants, are really fearful of mutants and what they can mean to the future, and they try to exterminate them. Essentially, they're creating a war. So, in that, I didn't feel that was that unique. From a writing standpoint, I really like Professor X's journey. And, you know, when we talk about characters and good versus evil characters, you never want your characters to be fully one-dimensional. That's why we talk about three-dimensional character building a lot in writing. And James McAvoy really plays this really well in that he really defines the internal struggle of Charles Xavier. And he's dealing with a lot of actions that happen in X-Men First Class and with a world at war. So that's what I really like. None of us is really pure good, and none of us is really pure evil. And I strive for that in my own writing, where villains can be sympathetic and heroes can totally cross the line. Anyway, that's my review for X-Men Days of Future Past. It's the best of the X-Men movies and definitely worth your money. While you're here, please take a moment, check out the videos below, and you can see some of my own stories. We have a book, and we've got comic books coming out, so please peruse. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.